Why, hello everybody, this is the only Abga here coming at you with another Diablo 3 tutorial. Today we're going to be looking at the Witch Doctor. She's not my best, people, not my best, but I can tell you the armor you're going to want and the stats you're going to need. Alright, let's just jump into it, and we'll do this stuff. As you can see, I made this right after my last video with my Demon Hunter. Because the conversation I was having previously is still there. So, let's just run over here, and I will show you some skills. Alright, I love corpse spiders. You can choose any basic attack. People like the blow darts. I like this one. No reason. I like Widowmakers. Summon a Widowmaker. Spiders return 3 mana per hit. So, mana's good. Mana, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Mana. Don't really matter. Alright. You right-click, Zombie Charger. This is sort of like a zombie build. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's based around my zombie chargers. Actually, is that zombie bears? Yes, this is a zombie bears build, people. Zombie bears. Call forth a reckless, suicidal zombie. But we change it out for the rune zombie bears, which summon bears that stampede towards your target. Each bear deals 236% weapon damage as poison to the enemies in the area. If you stand close to a wall and do that, they go farther just because they come up from behind you, but if they have nothing to come up from behind, that sounds so gay, but whatever. You know what? That's alright. Number 1, zombie dogs. With your leeching beasts on there, your zombie dogs heal 50% of damage and deal as life divided evenly between themselves and you. Now, you can change that out. Some people like lifelink, absorb 10%, but I actually prefer Final Gift. A 15% chance to leave behind a health globe when they die, because I love health globes. They give me life, but Leeching Beast is always good too. So I'm going to use that. Voodoo. Voodoo. Who do you voodoo, bitch? Gargantuan. Just because he's badass, and the Witch Doctor has all these cool things that you can just throw in there and they'll all be badass, you know what I'm talking about? Like all these minions and stuff that spawn. But you're going to want Restless Giant. When the Gargantuan encounters an elite or is near 5 enemies, it enrages for 15 seconds, gaining 20% movement speed, 35% attack speed, and 200% physical damage. And it cannot occur more than once every 120 seconds. But if you're playing addictively, then it doesn't really matter, does it? Spirit Walk. And you're going to want Healing Journey. Gain 7% of your maximum life every second while Spirit Walk is active. It's important. And it's your getaway thing. It's your getaway. You want to get away from something? Use this. Gain some life. Yeah. Now, we want Soul Harvest. Feed on the life force for up to 5 enemies within 16 yards and gain 130 intelligence for each affected enemy. This lasts 30 seconds. So you want Soul to Waste as the rune. Increase the duration of Soul Harvest effect to 60 seconds. That's a whole minute of pure fucking awesomeness. Gruesome Feast. For your passive skills, your number 1. Whenever you're healed by Health Club, you gain 10% of your maximum mana and 10% intelligence for 10 seconds. Intelligence bonus can stack up to 5 times. So it's good. Good. Grave Injustice. Whenever an enemy dies within 8 yards, regain 2% of your maximum life and mana, and the cooldown on all your abilities is reduced by 1 second. This range is extended by items and increased gold pickup radius, which we'll get to in a second with my awesome stuff. Spiritual Attunement. Mana is increased by 20%. Regenerate 1% of your mana per second. Which is good. Yeah. If you got 1,162 mana like I do, it's good. Tea's good. Alright, let's look at some armor. There's a set in here. Zunimas's set. A set of 2 is 130 intelligence. But if you want to get if you get all 4, then your mana regeneration is 20, but you get 20 per second, which is awesome, and 55 all resist. But we'll go with the head. Zunimas's vision. You're going to want lots of intelligence, lots of vitality, lots of all resist, life percentage, and it throws some maximum mana in there too, which is Witch Doctor only, and an empty socket. Nothing. You want an empty socket on your helm, no matter what. Vile Ward for shoulders. Dexterity I don't really need, but intelligence, all resist, armor, and life regen. For your chest, Zunimas's marrow, and it is really important that you get 3 sockets on it. Lots of intelligence, lots of vitality, lots of all resist, and plus it gains a bonus on your health globes and potions grant, which is a nice big old bonus for you. Said that wrong. I like to use Talrash's Allegiance. I know it's not the greatest thing, but like I said, intelligence, vitality, armor. Mainly look for critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and attack speed. Those are all important. Gloves, look for a critical hit chance, get as high as you can, attack speed as high as you can, and then throw in your major skills in there, like your intelligence, vitality, and armor. If you can get all resist, awesome. I like using Lacuni Prowlers, but sometimes you can lack stats in there. But for these, you can always craft better items. 78 intelligence, not my best, but lots of intelligence, lots of all resist, attack speed, movement speed. That's the bonus for that, because that's what it does. But you want critical hit chance, critical hit damage, attack speed, and any other skill you can get on that. Same with the rings. I used the Wailing Host for this one, and just another random rare ring. But for rings, you want attack speed, critical hit chance, and critical hit damage, and intelligence. If you get anything else on that, that's just big old bonus. For pants, I use Blackthorn's Jousting Mail. I can probably find better ones, but you're going to want anything with a socket if you can. These are horrible pants to show, but you're going to want a lot of intelligence, a lot of vitality, a lot of all resist, is life percentage, and try and get 2 sockets on this. I did not get 2 sockets, and that completely sucked for me. But judging, I'm going to throw these pants on, I think. I'm definitely throwing those pants on because they got the all resist in there. Lost 2,000 life, but I gained a decent amount of damage, so that's good. I use Depth Diggers instead, which has the same stats I was just talking about. Ice Climbers for boots. You want your intelligence, all resist, life percentage, movement speed if you can, and the socket. The socket is what gets you. Socket is good. Alright. I think it's Manajuma's carving knife for your weapon. Got your weapon percentage, your intelligence, attack speed, critical hit damage, critical hit chance if you can, and 2.8% damage is dealt is converted to life. Important. I don't know what a gory fetch is, but it might be important if you get that too. I don't know, I'll look at it later. But, like I said before, with your... I forget which one it is. I don't know, but whatever one that you need, what is it? Pickup radius. This is what you want to use. You can just get a crappy one and they work too. 155 vitality, 118 vitality, 155 intelligence, 188 vitality, 118, sorry, and increase regeneration by 10%. That's your mana. Critical hit chance increased by 8.5. Awesome. And, yeah, gold pickup and health pickup by 20 yards. But that's what you want right there. And level requirement reduced. Ooh, I can probably get something better for that. But I hope this helped. I'm going to be updating when Loot System 2.0 is out. And until then, I will talk at y'all later. Happy farming, people.